What's going on, YouTube? Happy Friday. Hopefully you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. If you guys can hear and see me all right, go ahead and say yes in the chat. If you guys can hear me and you guys can see me, go ahead and drop a yes in the chat. And guys, I'm trying to do this every single Friday just to add as much value as humanly possible to you guys to help you guys get to the next level. So we really don't come on here with a specific curriculum or any type of lesson in mind. So this is our time where you can really get questions. Like if you've been watching the channel or you've been following me, or if you're starting your journey, so on and so forth, and you've had these tough questions, you've had questions about where you are or questions about how to overcome something, now's the time to really utilize our time together. So what I want to do is go ahead and answer some questions. So any questions that you guys have, drop down below, and we'll work through these, and hopefully we can help you guys get to the next level. Name of the show is 30 Minutes with a Millionaire. So primarily, a lot of you guys follow me for Amazon. You guys know I'm the Amazon guy, but it can be questions around anything. So any way I can help you, I can shed light and give you guys, my honest input or my experience on the thing, right? Awesome. Are we live and they sent the broadcast? All right, cool. I don't see any questions. Guys, go ahead and drop any questions that you have. Only dumb question is one that does not get asked. So I want to help you guys. If we don't have any questions, we can go ahead and wrap up if no one's showing up or there's no questions. But I want to do this every Friday to help you guys out, because I know when I was getting started, this didn't really exist. And I feel like this is a way to add massive value to you guys. Also, down below in the comments, let me know how long have you been following the channel. How long have you been subscribed to the channel? Let me know what you guys think about the content. If you guys have any ideas about new content, or you guys have any content recommendations, let me know as well. I'd love to create any videos that we don't have to help you guys out. Right now, we are the largest channel on YouTube when it comes to Amazon education, and we're venturing into some other stuff, real estate, marketing, some other areas of e-commerce, NFTs, crypto, the whole 9 yards. Is this Instagram?
We're live on Instagram.
How many people are on Instagram? Did you go ahead and pin down YouTube? What's going on live? Make sure you pin it down below. Guys, right now we're live on YouTube every single Friday. We're going live for 30 Minutes with a Millionaire to get all your questions answered, any questions that you guys have whatsoever. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you want to make sure you go over there. Like I was just talking to YouTube right now. We literally have over 300 plus videos. We don't sell anything on those videos. And every week we just want to go live and add value to the community in the marketplace and just help you guys out any way possible. So we're going to leave this rolling for a minute or two. But you guys want to roll over to YouTube. That way you guys can interact with us in the Zoom room. And while YouTube's adding questions, if there's any questions, you go ahead and read the questions off on Instagram. I can see YouTube. And YouTube, if you guys can hear me, go ahead and smash the like button. I see 3 people on here. There's 15 people in here now. If you guys can hear me all right, go ahead and smash the like button. Is there any questions on there?
No, a lot of people rolling in.
Guys, any questions that you guys have, go ahead and drop a question. Also, I think, what time is it? 4:30? Is it 5:30? What, in 30 minutes the Black Friday sale starts? Yeah, so guys, also, in 30 minutes, our Black Friday sale. I never discount the AMZ formula or any of our programs, because I feel the less you pay, the less likely you are to take action, right? The bigger the transaction, the larger the transformation. That's something I genuinely believe in. But in 30 minutes for Black Friday, for 10 minutes, guys, we're discounting the AMZ formula and the AMZ formula max coaching, 50% off. For Instagram, the link is in the bio. And if you can put the link in YouTube so they can have it as well, that'd be cool. I've been trying to get a Zoom and haven't been able to get the meeting for technical issues. How is that this works if I have to pay any fee for it? Fracho, I'm not sure what you're talking about Zoom. Are you talking about for the AMZ formula coaching, or what Zoom are you talking about, my friend? Awesome. I see YouTube's growing. YouTube, for everybody who just joined, welcome to the show. And this is our time that we get to spend together, where we get to answer all of your guys' questions. Any questions that you guys have, every Friday at this time. We want to do 30 minutes with a millionaire where we can help you guys get to the next level. Francho, email support at the AMZ formula, and they'll help you out. Chad, how's it going? Chad Pierman says, hey, Joshua, first off, thanks for making all these videos and giving us some of your time. Do you have any thoughts on drop shipping? So me personally, I don't like drop shipping because I don't feel that the longevity isn't there like more traditional e-commerce methods. However, if you think about it, Amazon is almost like when you do private labeling on Amazon, it's almost like drop shipping. The only difference between the conventional and non-conventional drop shipping models is with the non-conventional drop shipping methods, you're not paying for inventory. So the reason why a lot of people really like drop shipping is because you can start the business without having any money in inventory. However, it like blows my mind. One of the biggest questions we get when it comes to Amazon and people who want to start their business is, Josh, is it saturated? Can I still do this? Does it still make sense? Are there a lot of people doing this? And when you compare drop shipping to the conventional private label method, which is what we teach and what my business model is, there's a lot more barrier to entry because you have to invest in the product. Therefore, there's less people. And this is stuff you can all Google, right? There's over 150 million Prime members actively shopping on Amazon, yet there's only around 2 to 2.5 million sellers. Now, when it comes to drop shipping, when you're not paying for any inventory, you're just listing stuff on Shopify, running traffic to it. There's a few things. Number one, it is more competitive because there's lower barrier to entry because you don't have to invest in the product. Number one. Number two, you have to be good at advertising. If you're not good at Google ads, you're not good at Facebook ads, it's going to be very difficult to get any sales when you're drop shipping. I've seen this happen over and over and over again. You can find the best products, have the best Shopify theme. The site can be amazing. The logo, the branding, everything can be cool. But if you're not good at Facebook ads and Google ads, you're not going to get any traffic because you have to control traffic and send it directly to the site. Now, on Amazon, there's literally over 100 million, 150 million people, almost 200 million people every single year coming on Amazon, specifically trying to buy things. So Amazon is a search engine just like Google, but it's an e-commerce search engine, right? So people are coming there when they want to buy things, just like people are going to Google when they want to learn things or find things out or get answers, so on and so forth. If you want to blend some questions in here as well, we can do that too. Besides Facebook, what other Amazon traffic sources would you recommend? That's a really good question. So let's take it to the screen. Can they still see the screen on Instagram? Yeah, so we'll take it to the screen. So you have Amazon, which is the main traffic source, right? Here's Amazon, which is the main traffic source. The more traffic sources that you can get and that you can utilize to send traffic to Amazon, the more points that you're going to get. Why? Because Amazon makes money off Amazon Prime. Amazon makes money off of cross promotion and cross-selling other things like Alexa and all these different services that they sell, like AWS, so on and so forth. So Amazon understands the LTV of their client. So the more traffic that you're sending outside of Amazon into Amazon, the more points you're going to get when it comes to trying to rank your products and ranking for keywords. So we have the big ones are going to be Google. Now, Google also owns YouTube. So YouTube's a huge one. We have Facebook. And Facebook also owns Instagram. So these are four of the ones that I like right off the bat are very easy to use. Now, there's tons of other ones that you can use. You can use blogs. Now, an example of blogs would be Medium or Reddit. These are huge. You can run blog traffic. Now, one thing I want you guys to know is all of these are free. It's free to create, it's free to utilize Google. It's free to utilize YouTube. It's free to utilize Facebook. It's free to utilize Instagram. It's free to go ahead and create a Medium account. It's free to go on Reddit and create Reddits. And you can drive links, right? The key is you want to use links on all of these going exterior into interior on Amazon. So when you look at SEO, and this works like Google, when you want to rank in Google, link building for SEO is huge. Well, on Amazon, when you want to rank, remember, for every exterior link that you're sending outside of Amazon into Amazon that converts to a sale, so someone clicks the link, they go on to Amazon, and then they get a sale, that's going to give you points, and that's going to help you. Like that's the huge secret that I use for when it comes to ranking products. Why? Because if you're trying to rank a product, it's this simple. If this is a product that you're trying to sell and you're trying to get the top 10 on Amazon, okay, and there's other people selling this product, well, the way the ranking system works like this. You have to sell X amount more units than your competitors for X amount of days. So let's say you have to sell one more product consecutively than the person who's outranking you 7 days in a row, right? There's different variances in the algorithm, but if we're selling 10 units a day and the guy who's outranking us is selling 11 units per day, we have to sell 12 units per day for X amount of days consecutively to take his spot. And it goes like that until you climb the ladder and you get spot number one. Well, if everybody is achieving this through PPC within Amazon, which is pay per click, which is their paid ads mechanism within Amazon, how can we beat them? Because what happens is then we're all increasing the CPC, which is cost per click, and the cost per click rises. Well, when the cost per click rises, what happens? The profitability drops, and there's also a ceiling. There's a ceiling on paid traffic, meaning there's only so many people searching for search phrases like yoga mat, right? So if everybody's increasing the cost per click and everybody's hitting this ceiling of advertising, the way you identify a ceiling of advertising is if I want to spend $5,000 a day and I'm booking out at $4,000 a day, well, $4,000 a day is the ceiling for those search phrases. I'd rather have to find more search phrases, more search terms, more keywords, or I have to use exterior traffic. So while everybody's here in this red ocean fighting and hitting the threshold or the ceiling for ad spend on the search phrases and search terms and keywords that are profitable, and they're increasing the cost per click, well, now you can go over here to all these exterior methods and you can drive traffic. So there's a few different ways that you can do this when it comes to driving traffic. You can go organic, or you can go paid. You can go organic or you can go paid. Now, organic is going to be where I go and create a YouTube account, a Facebook account, an Instagram account in my brand, and I'm putting out valuable content. I'm using hashtags, I'm using shares, I'm using all these different strategies to grow the brand, to grow followers, and then I'm sending them to Amazon. That's the organic. Organic simply means that you're not paying for results. You're doing it organically, right? Think about it like going to the gym and working out organically by lifting muscles versus kind of like taking steroids, right? When you're taking steroids, you're paying for quick results. So maybe that was a bad analogy, but hopefully you guys get it, right? So when it comes to paid on all these platforms, now what you're doing is you're rather going and paying for traffic directly from the platform in reference to Google ads or Facebook ads, or you're going and paying influencers, which are people who have an influence in these different platforms. Does that make sense? So organic and paid. And the good thing is you can do both. So let's go exhaust the keywords, exhaust pay per click on Amazon. But while we're doing this, we also want to do both of these. Now you see what you're doing? Most Amazon sellers only do this. However, if you're running PPC on Amazon and you're also running organic on social media and on blogs and all these different platforms, and you're running paid on all these different platforms, now you've literally 3x'd the amount of visibility and the amount of traffic to your Amazon listing. This is how you rank, and this is how you really crush the competition, because what Zig Ziglar says is when the market zigs, you zag. So if you want results others aren't getting, you have to do things that others aren't doing. So you really want to just think outside the box. What is everybody doing? Okay, everybody's doing this. How can I do what others aren't doing to drive more results? So that was a really good question, and this is pretty much how I crush my product launches. The good thing is you can do this at every phase of your Amazon business. So when you're starting a business, right? Let's go to the next page. When you're starting your business, and you're right here, you have to do two things, right? What two things do you need to do? you need to get reviews, and you need to get keyword rank. Well, you can do PPC, and you can also do organic / paid trafficking on all those different platforms. Okay, once you get your initial reviews and your keyword rank, you're going to start to get organic sales on Amazon, which is when people go and type in a keyword, which is your product, and they buy it without clicking on an ad. But we're also going to run, right, all three of those things: organic and paid outside of Amazon, as well as organic and paid on Amazon. And this is in the scale strategy, right? So now we ranked, we're getting more sales, which is organic sales, which is our highly profitable sales. And now we're scaling. And then how do we go? Right here is the 5 to 6 figures with one product. Now, how do we go from the 6 to 7? Well, to get to the 6 to 7 or beyond, right? Or beyond is simple. Add additional SKUs. That's number one. Or number two, exhaust marketing. So these are the two easiest ways that you can scale to the 6 or 7 or beyond mark, is add additional SKUs or to exhaust the marketing. What will get you at launch and what will scale is not essentially what will get you to 6 or 7 figures. So just because things are profitable in this phase right here, and we'll call this phase A, phase B, and phase C, what's working in phase B may have room for growth. And that's why it's key that you have to identify what the ceiling is, because there's ceilings for marketing in Amazon, PPC, which is volume, right? Search volume. How many people are searching for this product? How many people are searching for these different keywords? How many people are coming on Amazon every month, every single day, every single week looking for these products? Then you have Facebook, and you have Medium, and you have Reddit, and you have Instagram, and you have YouTube, and you have all these different social media platforms. So what usually happens is people find a product, they launch a product, they run PPC, they rank the product, and then they get to that ceiling where it's not profitable or they can't spend more. That we call this the sweet spot. And then they go and launch another product. And they're leaving all of this juiciness in B and C on the table, because the biggest expense in life is what you do not know. So if you don't know these things, you can't do it, right? So what I like to do is I like to exhaust the potential of a product. Let's say that we stopped in A. You can still make good money in A. A lot of Amazon sellers only do A. And not just newbies. A lot of like huge brands that are well known that you can go buy in Walmart right now are only doing A. They're not doing A, B, and C, right? So getting to the next level and really crushing it is getting to B. And that's when you're exhausting all these different platforms outside of Amazon. And then now you're getting all the traffic that everybody else is getting, plus all this additional traffic. And that's how you really squeeze the lemon dry and exhaust the maximum potential of a product and how much you can generate off the product. Then we go into the final initiation of scale, which is C. And that's where we do a combination of exhausting marketing, finding the thresholds outside of Amazon. How much can we run on Facebook every single day? How many influencers can we find on Instagram? How many influencers can we find on TikTok and YouTube? And once we have this ginormous list, you'll find like you can keep scaling, but you will hit a plateau. Once you hit a plateau, then you go into the new SKU. And at this point, if you were doing 3,000 to 10,000 per month, you should be able to scale from 3,000 to 10,000 to 9,000 to 30,000. You should literally be able to triple whatever you're doing just on Amazon by implementing that strategy in B and C. Once you hit that threshold, then you introduce new SKUs. And that's simply how you go from 6 to 7 or 7 to 8 figures. Really good question. Hey, Josh, what would you recommend for someone looking to be mentored and eager to start, but does not have $2,000 to pay for classes and mentorship? So Rilo, hopefully I didn't butcher your name. If so, I apologize. So the AMZ formula is only $9.97, and today at, is it 6 p.m.? Today at 6 p.m. EST, it's half off, so it's only $4.97 for 10 minutes. So if you're kind of tight on funds, I would take action, like literally I would take initiative and take action on that discount. If not, we literally try to give the best content on YouTube for free. So with this business, there's the biggest expense when it comes to this business is your product, right? And then next is going to be your marketing. The marketing never costs as much as the product. So the good thing is if you don't have the money now, it doesn't mean that you won't be able to start in the future. All you have to do is identify a roadmap. And I get asked this question a lot, so I'll draw it out, right, really quick. If this is where you want to be, your goal of starting a business that makes you, let's just say 3 to 10K per month. For a lot of people, 3 to 10K per month will change the game for you. And you're here. This is where you're at. All you have to do is identify what is your starting point, right? What is your starting point? How much money do you have? Now, if you don't have money, then what you have is time. Often, the more this you have, the less this you have. So you rather have a lot of time or a lot of money. So whichever one you have, this is what you can identify and this is what you can work with to help you get to your goal. So let's say you have a little bit of money and a little bit of time. If you have a little bit of money and a little bit of time, well, take the money and take the time that you have and invest it into understanding the business and using the money to start with your products, right? Launch the products, take the money from the profits that you get from the products and reinvest into your business. Usually what I do with profits from my businesses is I take a portion, I invest back into the business, I invest the rest in, I take a proportion, I invest it back into the business so the business will continue to scale. I take a portion, I invest it into me so I can get better, so I can get smarter, and I can make more money. And I take a small fraction and I invest it in other investments to diversify. So, and that, I'll draw that off to the side here. That kind of looks like this pie chart right here, right? Invest back into the business, invest into me, invest into other stuff. So this is kind of how I diversify. I break this down into 33% each. 33% each. So you just have to identify. Now, if you have all time and you have no money, now what you need to do is you need to do one of two things. Find someone who has the money and partner with them, or get a loan from them, or find a way to use OPM, which is other people's money, in reference to line of credit or business funding or whatever you have to do. When you lack resources, you have to become resourceful. So find somebody, find something, find the opportunity to get the money, put the time in to learn the thing, and that will get you to your goal. Now, if you have all the money and you don't have the time, then you need to find somebody with all the time and you need to partner with them and say, hey, I'll bankroll this thing. You put all the work in, you study the programs, you study the courses, you learn the business, and then we're on our way to success. So regardless if you have time or money, you just have to identify where you are, set realistic goals and milestones. Guys, I have tons of videos on the channel that talks about goals and milestones. Check them out. They will help substantially. Like outside of learning the business fundamentals of any business, you have to understand how to create a roadmap because so many people, this is the reason why they fail. There's only two reasons why people fail. They don't start or they give up. So many people start. You guys are right here. You guys start, but the reason why you don't get here to the goal is because you don't finish. And the reason why you don't finish is because you lack these milestones, which are realistic baby goals that you can create timelines, timelines where you're creating momentum, and it's going to help you get here. So hopefully this theory helps.
5 minutes to the sale.
All right, cool. You said 5 minutes to the sale? Yeah. How long have we been on here? 30 minutes?
We've been here 24 minutes.
Okay, cool. So guys, we've got like 6 more minutes. I'll answer questions. Maybe we'll hang out a little bit longer, but I'll stick on here. I'll answer more questions. Again, can you drop that link in YouTube? Guys, theamzblackfriday.com. We never discount any of my programs. For 10 minutes, literally for 10 minutes, the AMZ Formula, which is our program, and the AMZ Formula Max, which is our program plus weekly coaching with 3 different coaches, is going to be 50% off. Everybody who joins in the first 1 minute is also going to get the IG Formula, which we've never released. It's 50 plus videos, all Instagram. So everything that we talked about right here, literally, I've scaled all of my brands primarily just using Instagram and Facebook. So you're going to learn all those strategies and you're going to get that program absolutely free. That's for everybody that joins the 50% off Black Friday deal in the first 1 minute. So like when the clock strikes, you don't want grass to grow underneath your feet because the first minute's going to be gone. You're going to lose that. That's a $1,000 program that you're getting for free. On top of that, for 10 minutes, all of our programs are 50% off. We don't do this. This is something special that the team put together. I've never done anything like this before, so hopefully you guys get in. For Instagram, that's www.theamzblackfriday.com. If you want to pin it on Instagram, you can do that as well. Francho, there's no monthly payment. Good question. There's no monthly fees or anything like that. It's a one-time payment. So the AMZ formula is regularly $9.97. It'll be $4.97 for 10 minutes, right? Now the AMZ formula max is normally $5,000. It will be $24.97, I think it is, for 10 minutes. The difference between the two is with max, you get 3 different coaches and you get live coaching calls via Zoom every single week. On top of that, you also get priority support. Our team reviews your products, reviews your PPC, the whole 9 yards. Let me see. Awesome. If you had about $1,500 to launch, would you be more inclined to micro launch and spend most cash on PPC? So really quick, the way I look at the launch, this is the way I look at the launch. This is the way I do the launch. If the product is selling 3,000 units per month, okay, units a month, I will launch 30 to 50% of this number. Now, the reason why I do so, and you're probably like, Josh, well, you may run out of inventory. Yes, you may run out of inventory. There's 2 ways to launch. None of these are right or wrong. This is just my personal opinion from doing this business for 7 years. I'd rather have to increase the price and not run out of stock, or run out of stock for 1 to 2 weeks and know that I have a winner that's going to generate me my desired outcome or my desired revenue, then order 3,000 units and it not be moving and I have all my capital tied up, right? Remember, we're trying to find products on Amazon that are going to sell at 30 to 50% profit margin, and we get paid every 2 weeks. So if we launch a product and we only have 30 to 50% and it's not moving, we can liquidate it quickly. If it is moving, we take the profits, we reorder, right? If you're going to run out of stock, it is better for you to increase your price, not run out of stock, and your BSR to drop than to completely sell out of stock and your BSR to plummet.
1 minute.
All right, guys, heads up, 1 minute. Make sure that they send all the notifications, everything out, everything on Instagram. Emails and texts are going out. Guys, that's the 1 minute clock. You guys have 1 minute until to the official sale. Once the 1 minute starts, in 1 minute, you guys will have 10 minutes to go to the website, www.theamzblackfriday.com. The AMZ formula will be 50% off for 10 minutes. The AMZ formula will also be 50% off for 10 minutes. Also, everybody that joins in the first minute is going to get access to the IG formula. Now, I've never released the IG formula publicly. It's 50 plus videos. It's the same as the AMZ formula, but it's for Instagram. So I break down how I got verified, how I gained over 300,000 followers in 1 year, how we generated over 7 figures, almost 8 figures across all of our brands utilizing Instagram, how to find influencers, a script for finding influencers, influencer marketing, how to create a brand, what should your branding look like, when to post, what to post. Literally anything and everything I know is inside of that. So you want to move fast. It's first action advantage. Everybody that joins in the first minute will get access to the IG formula absolutely free. Can you talk about Amazon affiliate? Yeah, so the way Amazon affiliate works is where you can go on YouTube, you can go on a podcast, you can go on Facebook, Instagram, social media, Reddit, and you can review products. And then just like I'm doing right now, I can review a product and say, hey, I use this product. These are the pros, these are the cons, these are the features. By the way, you can click the link down below and you can join. And then what happens is you get a small percentage when people buy. So that's a good way. Like if you're creative, if you like to talk, if you have a blog, if you have an audience and you don't have a product, that's a good way you can make money off of Amazon.
This guy on Instagram says, will you accept crypto for the class? Just like
DM me right now if you want to join. If you want to join here, what I'll do is I'll give my team my wallet right now. If you want to join and you want to use crypto, just DM me right now, and I'll accept Bitcoin or Ethereum, and I'll give you my wallet. And I don't post this or do this, but if that's the only way you can do it, we'll accept it so you can get in. But you got to move because you guys got a few minutes left. I'm going to pull the trigger. Is 2K enough to start? I'm transitioning from retail, tired of lines, private label versus retail arbitrage. Yeah, so retail arbitrage is good if you have like $100 to $500 to your name. I started off with retail arbitrage, but the problem is retail arbitrage is a lot of work and it's not sustainable. It's not scalable. You can't get the same deal over and over again. You can't automate it. You have to store stuff. You have to package stuff, use your own stuff, ship stuff. Private label is a more of an automated type of business where you can run it from your computer during your spare time. Once you find the product and you get everything up and running, you're just managing inventory and advertising, which you can do for literally a few hours per week. And we break down everything step by step. And by the way, yes, that is a good amount to start with. The website still shows the wait list, even though I joined. Okay, can you double check, make sure it's active? Try it again, guys. It's www.theamzblackfriday.com. You guys have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. The website's still, oh, I've seen that already. Direction, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for the answer. You're very, very welcome. I'll have to ask my team. I'm not looking right now who won the 500, but whoever's the first to purchase will win the 500. Everybody who joined in the first 1 minute will also get instant access to the IG formula. What'd you say, Eros? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. All right, cool. How many people do we have on Instagram? Instagram, shoot some questions over. And down below, guys, in YouTube and in Instagram, if you guys are joining right now and you're taking action on the Black Friday sale, say I'm in so we can congratulate you guys. I'm telling you, I don't believe in discounts. I don't like discounts because I feel like it disvalues the program, right? Like huge expensive brands never discount their stuff. However, on the flip side, I also like looking out for the community and giving people access to things at a discount once a year, because now you can take the additional funds that you're saving and you can go launch. Like if you want to get in Max and you want coaching and you invest $2,500, the $2,500 you're saving, because we sell Max at $5,000 every single day. The $2,500 you're saving, you can go take that and do a launch. You're basically getting your product and your PPC for free. So I also do believe that there's people who are serious that need that little bit of incentive to take action. So that's why we're doing this. So super excited for you guys. Awesome. Welcome to the family, everybody who's joining. Guys, any questions, YouTube? Let's go. I'll answer a few more questions. I'll stick around for 5-10 more minutes, answer questions on YouTube. Instagram, if you have any questions, go ahead and read me some questions that Instagram has. And again, guys, everybody who's live right now, we've got 33 people. Let's take the like count up from 13 to 25, if you guys can do that for me. Also, if you guys are watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button and click the notification bell, because every Friday at 5 p.m., we're going live with the 30-minute with a millionaire, where I'm literally answering all your guys' questions. I'm breaking stuff down. This is like mentorship, coaching. Like, to give you guys context, if you wanted a one-on-one with me for an hour, it's $25,000. You'll fly to Austin. You'll be with me for 1 hour. And literally, I've made $1 million in 1 hour. So if you think $25,000 for an hour is a lot, I've made substantially more with my own time. However, I'm saying that to say this is free. We're not charging for this. So make sure you show up. If you show up, you will go up. And this is something I'm doing to help you guys get to the next level.
Star Candy asked, what ads or marketing course do you recommend right now?
Ads or marketing course, if you're talking about for Amazon and for e-commerce, for physical products, we break everything down marketing-wise in the AMZ formula. When it comes to like Facebook ads or Google ads or anything like that, we don't offer anything like that. But if you're talking about physical products and you're talking about e-commerce or scaling or starting an Amazon business, we break down all the marketing, all the advertising, all the PPC, all the paid advertising. How important is the name of the Amazon store? Could I have just a general store? Yeah, absolutely. That's something so many people fall victim to analysis paralysis on. You have two different things. You have two different names, right? You have the name of the brand. You have the name of the brand, and you also have the name of the account. So here's the cool thing. You can change the name of the brand as many times as you want. And if you don't have an LLC that's the same name as the name of the account, you can also change the name of the account as many times as you want. So many people fall victim to analysis paralysis, and they don't start because they're waiting for the perfect name for their account and the perfect name for their brand. Until you submit for a trademark, the name of your brand does not matter. All that matters is that you put the time and effort and energy into developing the best product as humanly possible. Once you find the product, you develop the product starts getting sales. You like your name brand, you like your logo, then you're going to go ahead and submit for the trademark. Once you submit for the trademark, now it's important because now you can't change that trademark. It costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time. So in the beginning, the LLC doesn't matter. The brand name doesn't matter. The logo doesn't matter. The packaging doesn't matter. Is my product over here somewhere? So I sold tens of thousands of units. That's cool. I've sold tens of thousands of units of one of my first products in a box, a cardboard box, no logo. It wasn't pretty. It had literally like construction paper in it. It was not sexy at all. And I made millions of dollars. After I got proof of concept and I started making money with the product, then I spent time into development for the name brand and the logo and the boxing and all this other stuff. And the crazy thing is the name brand that made me all of this money and what the business was called, the brand was called, I actually changed to something else. And guess what? We still have all that momentum. It takes some time to shift. However, it can be done, right? So do not fall victim to analysis paralysis. Brand and account names are important, but they're not more important than the product, especially your first product. There's two different stores. You have generic and you have branded, right? Generic is going to be where you're just selling a bunch of different products and you're specifically looking for products that have high margin, that are selling a decent amount, that are going to make you X amount of money. And you have branded, which is where you're trying to create a brand like Lush or Apple or Toshiba or any of these brands that have products that are semantically relevant to the original product that you launched. So none of these are right or wrong. I personally like the branded approach. I feel they're easier to sell, they get higher valuations, and they're easier to launch additional products. However, generic stores are very profitable as well. So you have to identify, are you building a cash cow or are you building a brand that you plan on exiting? By the way, guys, it looks like there's 2 minutes left. You guys have 2 minutes left. If you guys have not joined, go to www.theamzblackfriday.com. The AMZ Formula and the AMZ Formula Max is 50% off for the next 2 minutes, guys. And we'll be announcing whoever won the $500. And everybody who joined, who gets access to the IG Formula, check your email, check your spam, because you'll get instant access to that. Any questions here on IG, bro?
Under one entity, can you have more than one account under the same name?
One Amazon account per entity. If you want to create multiple Amazon accounts, then just create different entities, and then you have to submit a request for it. Amazon pretty much wants you having one account. However, you can get multiple accounts by having multiple entities and by asking for permission. Now, you can have multiple brands under one account, under one entity. So the way, and this is the way I do it, which is kind of like an umbrella. The way I do it is, this is Crisp Brands. And then underneath Crisp Brands, we'll have brand 1, brand 2, brand 3, brand 4, and you can have these under one account, or you can create different entities for each one. Now, the only real reason you would want different entities for different ones is if you plan on selling or you have equity partners. Otherwise, you can put them all underneath this one. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. Any other questions?
We're over 10 minutes. No new questions as of now.
How long are we? Are we at 39 minutes on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right, YouTube, we'll ask one more question. We'll answer one more question, and then we're going to wrap up. Do you work with the manufacturer? So, yeah, when we're developing products, we find a product that sells, we find the manufacturer, and we work with them closely to develop the product and handle the shipping, the manufacturing, the whole 9 yards. Yep, absolutely. And guys, YouTube, I appreciate it. Next Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes with a millionaire. Make sure you show up. Make sure you set your notifications. We'll do a live broadcast thing on YouTube, so you'll know a couple hours in advance. Make sure that you click that way you're notified. If you're not subscribed, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the notification bell because you're going to get notified when we do this. Also, there's 35 people still live. If we can get the like count, everybody right now, smash the like button. Let's get the like button up to 25 likes. That would mean the world to me, guys. I appreciate all of you guys. Hopefully, you guys got some massive value out of this. Down below in the comments, let me know what videos you want to see on the channels. Every Thursday and Friday, we record. We're a couple months advanced in content. Literally, we have NFT content coming, crypto content, of course, the hottest, best, most latest, most cutting edge Amazon content coming out, more real estate, more investing, more health, more wealth, more happiness. I'm constantly trying to put out the best content out there for you guys to help you guys get to the next level. So I appreciate you guys coming to kick it with us. Again, make sure you're subscribed, turn the notification bell on, and make sure you guys show up next Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 30 minutes with a millionaire. Instagram, what's going on? You guys missed it. Show them the setup, what the setup looks like. You guys missed the setup. Guys, listen, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel and you guys are following me on Instagram, you guys need to follow me on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube, click the notification bell. There's 300 plus videos on there. We don't sell anything in any of the videos. And honestly, we've been told, full transparency and honesty, that our free YouTube content is better than most paid content. Literally over 250 different Amazon videos. We're constantly updating. And you can go back and see from 2016, 2017 in my warehouse, the 30, 40, 50 pallets a week I was shipping out. You can see back then and what we were doing back then, and we can see now. So it's kind of cool. We're constantly updating stuff. You guys get access to all of that. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. You can kill YouTube. YouTube, we'll see you next week. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Cool. Yeah, just in YouTube.